Hey guys, Token Vaping. Today's review is going to be a continuation. As I stated, I'm trying to get to everybody and not make any one company wait super long. My apologies for that, but I'm kind of trying to something a little different to make it a little bit easier to watch my videos, and so I kind of broke everything down into one or two flavor videos. So I'm just kind of doing a rotation instead of doing one company at a time, and then just kind of trying to break it up, keep things going. So I already did initial video, so this is an ongoing video set for VapeGirl's Vixen sauce, and this is their bottles, kind of foily, so that the color pops. They have a subtle sexiness to them, but they still are simpler as compared to what's out there on the market right now. It's not good or bad. This is the route that they chose, and it works for the bottle actually. So let me tone this down a little bit. And as you can see, you've got the foil for the color, and it makes it really pop with the black. Clear glass bottle, and then has the silhouette of the female on both sides. So it has a little bit of detail to it, but it's not over the top. But it does catch your eye. But it is classy looking, so it works for their line, it works for the company, and it's pretty cool. They are based out of North Attleboro, Massachusetts. It is a Max VG line, which means that the mixture that they use for this, that's the most VG that will work best for this flavor. It is made in a clean room, offered in a 0, 3, and 6. They do have a website at VapeGirlVixens.com. So the flavor that I'm doing today is Berry Obsessed, right there. And then it also it says Vape Classy, Vape Trashy, Vape On. Name of the company's up in here, Max VG, nicotine level, and then it does have the ingredients and the warning label on the back side as well. So I did do this as a first vape, first impression, so you do see the clear plastic safety seal. I did want to make sure that you did see that they do that. So this basically is a mixed berry flavor. It's supposed to be a dessert sauce with notes of fruit flavors with other creamy delights involved in it. So it doesn't give a specific breakdown of what everything is. It's just meant to be a very a mixed fruity flavor with a little bit of a creaminess to that. So we'll definitely check that out and see how it is. So I'm going to go ahead and vape this on my device here, and I did freshly wick this, brand new cotton, which is Texas Tough Cotton is the only cotton that I use. I love it. I use it all the time. Works really easily for me and holds flavor really well without a really strong cottony taste to it. So it definitely is worth it for me. But if you are interested in trying it yourself, Texas Tough Cotton on Instagram, definitely give it a try. So I'm going to go ahead and bust the seal on this. Like I said, it is a safety sealed bottle. And while I'm doing that, I just want to reiterate, no matter what I say, no matter what I feel, no matter how I take to a flavor, what I taste out of it, it's my opinion. I'm entitled to it, just like everybody out there is entitled to theirs. So I'm not trying to tell you what you're supposed to be getting out of this. I'm just telling you what I get out of this, and I'm hoping that that might help give you a little bit more of an informative base to go off of as to whether or not it's something you want to try. So I never try to impose my opinion or my will on anybody. That's not who I am. So I just want to make sure that that's understood. So, okay, so I got that. I'm going to pop this open. Okay, so I definitely get the creamy, it's almost like a lighter, it's not, I won't say it's a heavy custard tone, but it is a lighter custard, but it's a heavy, creamier based undertone to that. It does have a berry flavor, but it's not specific. So it's meant to be more about flavor than it is whether or not you're going to taste a specific berry out of this, which I prefer, especially if you're gonna call it a berry mix of fruit notes, things like that. It definitely don't want to, if you're going to be using more than one berry flavor, you don't want to turn around and specifically name them all, because then if you don't start picking them out of it, your brain's pretty much just going to tell you it's not working, which in fact it may. So while I'm juicing this up real fast, anytime that you purchase anything, especially if there's supposed to be some kind of security precaution on it, whether it's security tape, seal, wrap, cap, lid, whatever it is. Just keep an eye on it when you receive your product, because for whatever reason, if there is a problem with it, if anything about it makes you feel uncomfortable, doesn't matter what it is. If you just look at it and just don't feel right using it, don't use it. Just contact where you got it from, who makes it, who distributes it, the shop if you went into a store and purchased it, and just let them know what's going on so that they can take steps to rectify the situation and get you the product in its proper form. Because regardless, no matter what, at the end of the day, it's all about your health and safety. So we just want to make sure that that's what's being taken care of. Go ahead and do a quick little pre-burn on this. Get the juices going in there. Drip up a little bit more, and then we will hit this on a vape and see where it goes from here. And this is anything like the first flavor that I did. The clouds on this are going to be really solid too, since it is a Max VG. So I'm going to go ahead and get this on my device here. Get that set up. And as always, I am vaping at my trusty 75 watts. Very Obsessed from VapeGirl Vixens. Sorry, can't see the clouds if I'm staring down at the floor. Max VG. So you know all day, every day, you're going to have rock solid clouds, and this definitely is not a slouch in that department at all. So if you like clouds, definitely worth it for that. Okay, so I think I kind of see where they were going with this. Now, even though the name of the flavor is called Berry Obsessed, it's not overly fruity. It's not an over-the-top, in-your-face, feel like you just took a bunch of berry-flavored syrups and just shoved them all in your mouth. However, it does have a multi-berry flavor, syrupy kind of composition to it, at least on the taste. I think the syrupy aspect is going to be coming more off of the creamier custard type undertone that they're using. It basically just comes off like a mixed berry sauce. I don't want to say a jam or a jelly because that would make it more thicker and a more heavier vape, which this is not. It is a heavier vape if you're comparing it to like a candy or a fruitier type, like a melon flavored type vape. But it's not heavy like if you're going like a heavy custard or a cheesecake specific like that. So it's kind of in between there. It's a heavier fruity vape, but it's not, like I said, it's not a strong in-your-face punch of flavor, which I prefer because unless it's a specific flavor, like if it's supposed to be a particular berry and something and you get both of them, that's fine. This is meant to be a mixed berry with a cream finish to that, and that I definitely get out of this. Now, if you're one of those people that like specific types of berry flavors, so that when you hear mixed berry, you're hoping to be able to pinpoint what berries are used, depending on how good your palate is, you may be able to, but this isn't meant to be a singular berry flavor. It's just supposed to be a mixed berry, so it's gonna kind of seem a little all over the place, which works for this. Like I said, it's meant to be a mixed berry with a cream, so it definitely comes off as a creamy mixed berry. But regardless, it is a solid vape. The clouds on it are impressive. They are rock solid. The flavor definitely lasts. It did not falter. No throat hit whatsoever for me, at least. And that's due to the Max VG. And just overall, it's a really good solid all-day vape if you're looking for a fruitier flavor without a specific fruit to pinpoint out of that. So with that, VapeGirl Vixens, thank you for the continued privilege of doing your flavor line for my video reviews. So far, 2 for 2. You know, the Showgirl one was an amazing flavor. I enjoyed that very much. I've already used that all up. Berry Obsessed. a mixed berry flavored sauce with a cream finish. It definitely works for what it is. Rock solid in that as well. So you guys are, doing a really good job with that. Definitely check them out on their website, VapeGirlVixens.com. They are on Instagram as well. Guys, as always, I'm here on I'm on Instagram as well, Facebook, Snapchat, Pinterest, but here on YouTube, as obviously you're watching this, which thank you guys so very much for your support and taking the time to watch my videos. Anything that I can help do to enhance your vaping experience, whether it's just questions that you might have or a specific video on something that you're looking for, definitely reach out to me, let me know. I love talking to people, I love meeting new people, I love communicating with people, the vaping community, all day, every day, does not matter. So reach out to me, let me know. Anything that I can do to help, absolutely, I will do everything that I can. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. VapeGirl Vixens, thank you guys. Definitely check out this line if you have an opportunity. Till next time, vape on, vape strong. Have a good night.